So basically, welcome to our general meeting. So the first part of the general meeting is about the club updates, and then the second part is with our invited speaker. And today we have a very special topic. It's about the Roman telescope. Dr. Benford, Dominic will talk about that. So it's a very special talk. Thanks to Don setting this up. It was quite an achievement because it's a hot topic right now. The Roman telescope will launch this year. So it's a big deal. So before we get into that, let's just do the club updates. And now I have to use this fancy stick from Erica. So bear with me. This is the button, right? Yeah. Oh, there you can see that. Yeah, our fancy laser dot. So the agenda for today, welcome and introduction for the new members. We have some announcements, and then the main speaker, as I was saying, Dr. Dominic Benford, and then the wrap up and close. So our new members. So this is just this month. 23 new members since February 1st. So a lot of new folks, still lots of people that are really seeing our team. And of course, we have a fantastic club with over 600 members in the Houston area. So that's pretty phenomenal. This could also be because of the outreach that we do, right? So we have almost every week an outreach event. So per year we reach about 7,000 people with outreach events. So that's a great way how people get to know us. So if you are new today, then this is how you can get involved quickly with the big club, right? So Houston is a massive city. We're all spread across. So one of the nice things that we had sticking after COVID was that we have a really good online platform where we connect. And then, of course, we make meetings so that we can go to the dark side. We meet there at outreaches and so forth. So a couple of digital ways to connect with the club, I would say. So one is that email list, right? So we have an email list. You can join there. So log in through our webpage, and then you can do that. Then there's this fancy thing called Discord. It is an app that runs on your phone and on your computer. And that's where actually the majority of the activity is for the club today. It is a private online community, so there's no like scary stuff from the internet, but it is amazingly active. So you have special channels, as they call it, where people talk about astrophotography or about making amateur telescopes, or what we have now going on is the data sig, right? So how we use data from space telescopes and then download the data and do the processing on that, those kind of things. So if you find your ways there, then introduce yourself, and also the link to the Discord server is on our webpage. So just log into the webpage, and if you go to the AstroList tab, then you can just get the link. It's straightforward. Then we have a very, very good novice meeting program. So Chris Morissette is leading that. So we have the novice meetings. That was yesterday, basically Thursday before the general meeting. So that one we keep online. So we keep that on Zoom. And it will remain that way because it's the lowest entry way to get connected to the novice meetings. But then Chris organizes novice labs at the dark side. So whenever the conditions allow, then we basically have a night sky tour and the basics of how you operate a telescope or how you use a smart telescope, with Chris Morissette leading that there. So Chris will reach out to you when you're new. We know that you're new, and then we offer that as an additional thing. And then of course we have our dark side always open for all members. So that is really the big, I would say, jewel of the club, right? It's our biggest asset. That's where we have like Bortle 3-4 conditions an hour away from Houston, in a completely private location. So it's safe to stay there overnight. And we have bunkhouses there. We have bathrooms and all that kind of stuff. There's also power there, so you can bring your astrophotography rig and just plug in. You get a more nice pad that you're observing. It's a fantastic place. And that dark side, if you do the online training, after that it will be available to you, all days of the year. So it's really a phenomenal thing. If you have any questions, info@astronomyhouston.org is the email. And at least 6 people are following that email box from the leadership team. You will always get a response, and we can steer you towards the right direction. Also, if you're just wondering, like, how can I learn about blah, right? How can I learn about photometry? Or how can I learn about exoplanets? Then we can connect you to the right folks within the club that we know have experience with that, and would be absolutely willing and to talk a lot about those topics. It's good to go on the internet and YouTube and learn that yourself. But if you can meet somebody in person that has been doing this for years, it is absolutely an accelerator. So don't hesitate to reach out to info@astronomyhouston.org. Yeah, that's the next click. Oh yeah, the dues, right? So we're approaching the end of the grace period of the dues. So after the April 1st, we're gonna shut people off that have not paid their dues. So what that means is that you will not get access anymore to the online community. You will not get access to the dark side because we're changing the code, right? So if you haven't checked yet, this is the way that you can check it on your online profile. If you paid the dues, there's a bug in the whole workflow that we discovered. So if you pay with PayPal, you will get the welcome to your new dues year email, you've paid email before the transaction went through. So please click all the way through with PayPal so that you really pay. Even though you may get this welcome back email a little bit earlier. So we had a couple of people that went through that, and it caused a bit of confusion. We're still trying to resolve that. So you can pay with PayPal online, or you can contact Mark here in the room in person, write a check, cash. We take everything. What? What? Oh, and you mail the check. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So if you have a gift card, that doesn't work, but a check would work. Yeah. So Astronomy League program. Stephen, would you like to talk about this? Yep.
All right, guys. Just wanted to just give my usual presentation here about the Astronomical League. For those of you who aren't aware, as members of the Houston Astronomical Society, you are also members of the Astronomical League, which is an umbrella organization over astronomy clubs in the United States. And one of the things that the Astronomical League provides is observing programs. If you go to their observing program webpage, you'll see all sorts of different observing programs that you can work on and complete. Send in your logs, and you can actually get a nice little certificate and pin for completion. So if you don't know what you want to observe, check out the Astronomical League programs, and they'll help you out there, and you can get some nice hardware for it. If you want to learn anything more about the Astronomical League program, just go to the Astronomical League website at astroleague.org, or send me an email, or you can join the Visual SIG meeting, or just ask about it on the Discord. There's a channel for the Astronomical League programs there as well. I don't have any awards to present tonight, but there's a few in the works that I might be awarding next month, so stay tuned for that. That's all I got. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Steve. So, okay, so we have outreach coming up, the next programs. So we have across town. So here you see the nice locations over at Clap Woods. On the other side of Houston, Clear Lake, League City area, and then we have JPL right here. So there's every month there's always an outreach close to you. We could really use your help. And even if you don't have a telescope, what? Uh, I don't know, folks. Help out here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Michael's figuring it out. So at JPL, Bill will give a talk, and then after that, there's Craft for Kids. That's really awesome. And then we have Dan together with Miguel in League City. They do a microscopy. How do you pronounce that? Microscopy and astronomy. So looking through lenses, basically, big and small. And then we have Clap Boots that myself and Erka do. That's usually a talk of 30 minutes with Q&A. and then after that, a star party as well. So lots of things going on. So please join if because we could really use your help, and also just sharing your excitement about the universe is going a long way. Then we have the Prime Nights that we launched last month. So basically, every month we pick one date, what is the best day to go to the dark side. So the next one's coming up is the 14th of March. And there's something special about that one. So I'll show that in a little bit. So Prime Nights are basically really good nights because they are close to new moon and they are on a Saturday, and you can expect a lot of fellow observers there as well. So it will be a night that is you definitely meet a lot of people, and definitely if you're wondering like, okay, what day should I go in a month? This is the best day to go. So of course we're always hoping for great weather conditions. If it's not, then we will let you know way up front if we're going to cancel. But the dark side is open every day, so there should be no problem there. The next ones that are coming up is 18th of April and then the 16th of May. And you can see here the light windows. So those are, if you follow the training that is mandatory when you go to the dark side, those are the times that you could leave early if you wish. So that's always a possibility. Okay, so then yeah, yeah.
So the first light will go 12 a.m. That would be 12 a.m.
I think I made a typo. Yeah, that's right. It's already, yeah, so it's midnight. Yeah, yeah, midnight. Yeah, you could leave at noon, but that's a little bit too long. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny because it's funny because the last time we were talking about those light windows, I quickly changed it. So my mistake. Okay, so let me see. The next one. Is it progressing? Signing in from another device. Hang on, I have to do something here. Allow. Okay. Yeah. Is it now working again? Yeah. Is my PowerPoint installed? All right. So March 14th is a very special date. That is where we also host or organize the Messier Marathon. So this is the time of the year where you can observe most of the Messier objects. So that's really nice. So it's at the same Prime Night. It is just going to be a very busy night. So if you have equipment, just make sure that you arrive like way before 7 p.m., maybe even like 6 p.m. To really get set up and get a nice spot. Also, a Messier Marathon is a thing that you have to plan for because there's a lot of objects to observe. And of course, this can be done visually. But as Mike Nelson showed last year, you can also do it with 3 smart telescopes at the same time. So that was his achievement. So if you want to have help on how you plan your Messier Marathon, there's a link to a PDF in the Discord channel. So if you go to the Dark Side Discord channel, then there's a PDF that shows you how you star hop to Messier objects and what those objects are and what order it should be and so forth. So then, oh, everything okay? Oh, wow, man, you had a lot of trouble here. No?
Is that audio feedback or what?
Is it air conditioning? Okay. Oh, boy, what a meeting. So, there it goes again. So, another cool thing. So we have this data sig, and with the data sig last, what is it, Wednesday, we made an app for the Messier Marathon. So we coded this with AI, so not a single line of code written. And this app basically reads up a story about all the Messier objects. So if you go to the Discord channel right now, you could download this on your phone. And when you are at N33, it starts like reading up like an audio companion basically for your observing campaign. So when you're there at the dark side and you wonder like, hey, what is this object? I found it, but now what? Then you can just play that and it will read up a story about the Messier object. So that was one of the things in the data sig that we have going on. So we have that, and then boy, oh boy. So then the stakes, right? So if you're new to the club, this is a really hot thing. So these are like the groups that really want to talk about a certain topic, like visual observing, astrophotography, smart telescopes, or data science. So data science is now its second time that we had it last Wednesday. So with data science, we basically look into like data from space telescopes. We download images from Hubble or ground campaigns. But there was also a whole discussion around photometry, what you can do with a smart telescope these days. So we have like a really big variety of special topics that you can dive into. Smart telescopes, how you use a smart telescope. There are a lot of new smart telescopes out there, how it can complement your visual observing, for example. So photography is really around processing your images, PixInsight, those kind of things. Visual observing is really well, everything that you really do without processing our data is really with your eyes and the big dobs and lots of war stories around big dobs and big mirrors, right, Ron? So that's going on there. So then last one. So the Texas Star Party is there in May. I think right now the counter is at more than 250 people that have signed up for a Texas Star Party. I heard there was a rumor that next week Joe Califf and will have a live session to talk about the latest updates and Q&A for Texas Star Party. It's the biggest deal in town. If you don't know Texas Star Party, you should just go. It's a whole week in the darkest spot of the United States of America. So don't miss it.